in our document, we are still working with the paragraph section. We want to learn how to work with the bullets. So we are going to add in some content. Going to add in some content to our document. So we are going to put our cursor in the right side in the middle of our paragraphs, and we want to insert one additional paragraph between the two paragraphs. Insert the cursor there and press twice. 1, 2. Okay, so there I want to notify my HR of my skills, and I would say I have a number of skills which include the following. So I press, because I'm going to make a list, so I press the shift key. Let me just do it like this. I press the shift key and I press this. So realize that when I press the shift key, the top characters become active. So I need the full quotation, full colons. I need a full colon mark, and then I press the enter key. So I'll begin typing a number of skills that I have. I have skills. I have communication skills. Enter. I have I could be communication. I have computer skills. You can say literate. I can say I have skills in driving. I have skills in maybe I have a skill in team leading or team leading. Leading and coordination. Okay, so let's look at how to work with this as our, let me just add one text there, skills. So I want to make this a list. Okay, otherwise when you leave it like that, it does not really come out as a list. A list is one thing that you need to know about a list is that you need to put them on different lines. So I highlight my list, and then up there in the paragraph section I have different bullets. I have the non-numbered list, which we call bullets. When you click at it, it puts dots or characters on the left side of the text. Okay, that is one way of making a bullet. However, we can as well change, if we don't want the bullets to be in a dotted format, we can click at the triangle facing it. Okay, facing next to it, there's a triangle. Click at it, and it gives you additional kind of bullets that you can use. So click at that, it changes. When you select and you would wish to have a tick, it changes to a tick. If you want a radio, it changes to a radio. However, if you would wish to use additionals that are not included in this, you click at define new bullet. And when you click at define new bullet, you should be able to get the symbol or the picture. When you click at the symbol, it gives you a list of all possible symbols that can be used as your bullets. So your task is one, look through and get the right symbol that you would wish to use. Just play around with it and see to it that you have the right symbol that you have chosen to be. Maybe let me use the one of pi, and you click at OK. So there it will appear on the left side, and then you click at OK. Instead of that, it will have like a pie. Alright, that is for non-numbered. It is not numbered. They are just bullets or characters, special characters. However, we can as well remove the list from our selected text. Just click at it again, and it will remove the list. When you click at it, it becomes active and the list becomes bulleted. When you click at the button again to deactivate, it will remove the bullets from your text. However, we can as well decide to use the numbered list. The numbered list gives you numbered bullets. 1, 2, 3. Okay? You can decide to change just the way we did for the additional bullets. All you need to do is to ensure that you click at the triangle facing it and then select which kind of bullets. We have the Hindu Arabic numerals, we have Roman numerals, we have alphabetical. Okay, we can decide to have any of our choice. We can decide to have the Hindu Arabic, which is enclosed in brackets. So you click at that, it will enclose them in brackets, not have dots, but just brackets. When you want another format, maybe Hindu Arabic, maybe Roman numerals, okay? Maybe Roman numerals of small characters. Maybe I want alphabetical order. So I'll select A, capitals. Maybe I want capitals, so small letters. Perhaps I want to make sure that I have a beginning, a starting point where I want this to start from. So I'll select set numbered value or numbering value. So when you click at that set numbering value, you would wish to start at letter J. So start a new list, okay? But you're starting at letter J. Press J there and click OK. And the list will adapt to that. It will start with J and it will continue with that format. If you would wish to start from a new list or the continuous list, and that's the list that you would wish to continue with, click at it and select set numbering value and then continue from previous list. Okay, so since we don't have a previous list, we shall begin at letter A. And we click at OK. So it has that list. However, if we would wish to add some value there after computer or computer skills or literacy, you click at press enter to create a new list. So in computer literacy, what do I need to have about computer literacy? I know I can use Microsoft Word or MS Word / word processing and press enter, and then I can do possibly PowerPoint or presentation, PowerPoint, which we shall learn later. This is presentation, electronic presentation. Okay, so I want this list, the 2, to be a sub of computer literate skills. What do you know about computer literacy? So I can as well do file management. Okay, so if I need to have the 3 and I would wish to have them as a sub bullet of this, that means I'm going to indent it to be in a lower hierarchy compared to computer literacy. So I need to indent, select what I need and then select indent. So realize that this one has now been pushed inwards to be part of this computer literacy, and then as the list ends, then it will continue from the previous list. I can also decide to make this particular list, which is indented, to be of a different type. So select that, and I select Roman numerals. Alright, so it appears to be like that, and it makes more sense compared to having it following computer literacy or skills. But when you look at this, still we have messed up capital letters alongside small letters. So let's make it uniform. Highlight it. Remember, there is change case. Changing case, this button, which is under font. Changing case, we want to make it a sentence case. Click at it and select sentence case. So everything becomes really nice and clear. Alright, we have already looked at that, and the last buttons that I'm going to look at is arrangement. So I'm going to highlight this list, and I would wish to arrange it in the form of descending order or ascending order. So we have this button for sorting. Click at it and you will be able to sort. I'm sorting a paragraph basing on a text, and I want to ascend it in ascending order. So I click at OK, and it is going to rearrange the text, having the alphabet followed A up to Z. I can as well say I want to interchange to have PowerPoint on top, and then file management at the bottom, starting in a descending order. Okay, click at that and say OK, and they will shuffle accordingly. Alright, so that one is for ascending and descending order. Then we have the bucket. What's the use of the bucket? Or what we call a fill color. The fill color is many times used to pour or to color the inner part of the selected object. So if we have this text selected and we would wish to put a boundary or background, for this matter, want to put a background on this text, which shall need to select the text first and then click at this bucket. If you click instantly at it, it has now the border at the bar at the bottom has white. That means the background, our background will actually be white when you simply click at it. Okay, there's nothing that you will see. But if you click at this triangle or the arrow pointing down, it gives you options of different text colors or background colors or theme colors. So select the one that suits your need. So if I have maybe background of blue and I click at it, notice that it even has names, okay? And the density or the percentage of darkness changes. So if I selected like that and click OK or outside, my text is colored. My background is colored, my text is not colored, it's black. So black against dark blue, at times when you're to print out using a black and white printer, you're not going to easily see the content. So what you need to do, if you want to see the content, change the font color to white, and your text will be visible. Alright, but since we want to make our system, our text pretty nice, black and white, so I'm changing it back to color. Or if you don't want the background color there, you can say no color. If you have additional colors that you would wish, typically you say click at more colors. it gives you different palettes that you can select from. Click at a color and look out for the shade. So you notice that the shade changes there. Okay, if I select blue, which kind of blue? Alright, then you can also have the standard. You can select from these ones and click at OK, and your text or your background will kind of change. Alright, but for now we don't want any background, so we select the text and select no color. So white against white, the text kind of disappears, but it is there. Okay, so you highlight where it is, and then you click at the font color, select that and select black, so that your text comes back to visibility. Then the last button is the border. The border, I'm going to work with the border using, let me demonstrate it with this. Okay, so if I select that and I want this border, it's on a paragraph, so I click at it. When you click at it, it will only give you the kind of border that is now active. Alright, click at it, it will just put, because you see, you realize it has a line at the bottom, and that's the line it will just put around or below your text. But if you want to customize it, click at the triangle or the arrow pointing to the bottom, and then select which kind of border you would love to take. I want something on the left side, okay, but I don't want the bottom one. Bottom one, I'll select no border, so that it takes it off, and then select the one on the left, so that I can just have this one on the left. Alternatively, you can enclose everything, click that and select all borders. Right, it will just have that. This we shall look at it in details when you are dealing with tables. It's most commonly used when you're dealing with tables. But if you don't want it there, just click at it, highlight it and select no border, so that the border just gets off. Then the last one is hide button. When you click at it, it gives you the formatting that you've used. This is more handy when you want to identify which kind of formatting was used when the document was created. Okay, when you look at this inverted P, it shows that there's a space, okay, one line space. When you see an arrow, that means it has been indented. When you see the dots, that means it's a space, space bar that was pressed. So these ones have no effect whatsoever on your document. All you need to do is make sure that when you're about to print out, take it off, deactivate, click at it, and the document will kind of deactivate it from the visibility. Okay, so all you need to do is to make sure that my text appears on one page.